And yeah, one thing, like, I have cried a lot, and it is not like that I have not been impacted because of this arbitrariness, because किसी ने भी जिसने मेहनत करी होगी, like I'm scoring 91 in GS, it actually shows that I put in a lot of hard work. बुरा तो हर किसी को लगता है, and a lot of aspirants, they have also been equally disheartened. But the point is that in a journey like this, you need to have a strong backup plan. Plan B needs to be really strong, and it's no more a choice to think or not think about plan B. It's a necessity that if you are stepping into this preparation, be prepared, because the kind of arbitrariness that has come into this exam, it can cost you your mental health. It can it can make you doubt yourself and many things. So that should not happen. This is just an exam, but when we uh, focus entirely on this exam, and when we start associating so much with this exam, then we start doubting ourselves when something like this happens. So it's a kind of waste of youth talent. It's a kind of, uh, lot many bad things for your mental health. That is not a good thing. So let me talk about myself. I have been really lucky enough, not in the sense that I've been able to clear UPSC or clear prelims, but in the sense that when I graduated from Miranda House in 2023, so I had this thing in my mind from the beginning itself. From the third year itself, I started preparing, and I was damn sure to take 1 year drop and prepare for this exam. But one of my professor, he told me not to do this. So initially I was not receptive to what he was saying, and I was like, I need to give at least 1 year completely to this exam. I am not that much prepared. But he said that I must appear for the that CUET PG exam. So I did not focus on that preparation and all. And in the last month, like in May something, yeah. So my exam was on 8th June. So in May, I was giving my last semester paper of my graduation. So I was not sure about this option, but just for practice, I just started reading for this exam. 10 to 15 days, I entirely read about this all, and I managed to clear CUET PG. So along with masters, I was preparing for UPSC. So first attempt I was in first year of masters, then I gave my second attempt, and then after 2 attempts, when I could not clear it, although in second attempt I scored 86, and I realized my mistake, and I will not count my first attempt as my serious attempt, because a lot of things happened with me, and I was going through a lot of emotional turmoil. I could not give my best. And also in the last semester of my masters, there was only a gap of 10 days between my end sem examinations and my UPSC prelims paper. So, but in second attempt, I rectified many mistakes. But after second attempt, when I could not clear it, so at the back of my mind, there was one thought constantly that I have never taken a drop. So at this point of time, I must take a drop and seriously prepare for UPSC at least for 1 year. Then I will think about taking admission into PhD. So this was the thing. But then again, some of my friends told me not to do this, and some of them were saying that there was a kind of different opinions that I was able to hear. But then I decided to appear for the PhD interview. I applied in JNU, and then luckily I got selected in South Asian Center. So currently I'm pursuing PhD from Center for South Asian Studies. So I thought that I may not get time to prepare, but so far I have been able to manage both these things. And ऐसा नहीं है कि ये चीज़ आसान होती है करना. बीच बीच में मेरे मन में बहुत बार आया है कि दोनों चीज़ें नहीं हो पा रही हैं. कभी कभी प्रेशर आपका एकेडमिक परफॉर्मेंस का भी होता है. बट सीरियसली नाउ आई फील आफ्टर दिस एग्ज़ाम एंड आफ्टर ऑल दिस हैज़ हैपेंड दैट आई एम इन अ फार बेटर पोजिशन. अगर मैं मुड़ के देखती हूँ, मुझे रोना आता है, मैं परेशान होती हूँ, बट आई एम एबल टू मैनेज माई सेल्फ दैट आई हैव समथिंग substantial. So this exam is surely about hard work and all the things, but something unfortunate like this, arbitrary like this can happen to you at any point of time. And we hear a lot of stories, and we hear about topper stories, that how they managed to clear, how they managed to do this and that. But this is the stark reality, that there are many people who put lot many efforts and something like this happened to them. And I'm damn sure that this exam, that this prelims has broken the spirit of many aspirants, many. Just imagine the impact, that when you study the entire year, you read about all the static things, basic things, and you then you get a paper like this. So I think that having a plan B, a strong plan B, is really important. It keeps you calm, and at least it gives you a kind of hope. So yeah.